In the Oklahoma newsroom, this is an OU update. I'm Jenny Carlson. The quarterback battle is over at Oklahoma. Baker Mayfield announced on Monday as the Sooner starter. But of course, that leaves a couple quarterbacks out of the starting job, and it really doesn't sound very much like specialty packages are part of the deal. So Jason Kersey joins us on the phone to talk about especially Trevor Knight. Jason, I mean, here's a guy that is the hero of the Sugar Bowl a couple years ago, started a bunch of games last year for the Sooners. Now he's without a starting spot. Doesn't really sound like they're going to have a wildcat package for Trevor Knight. So where does this leave him?
Well, he's still a team captain. He's still, which I thought was kind of interesting. He's still viewed by his teammates as a leader. So you know that he'll still have a role on this team, even if it's not as the starting quarterback. And the other thing is, the last few years, a bunch of different quarterbacks have played. So it's not like it's totally shut the door on his playing career at OU.
Well, and I think people will probably ask the question, is it possible that Trevor Knight transfers to another school? Maybe it's too soon to ask that question, but because obviously the season hasn't really even started to unfold. But what about that question of transferring, Jason?
Well, I think that, if he was going to transfer, it would certainly be after the season. I think if I'm not mistaken, he'll graduate because he had a redshirt year. So he could probably take advantage of the graduate transfer rule if he wanted to. I don't see him doing that, though, just because of the love he has for OU and the amount of respect that his teammates have for him. I mean, I don't see him doing that, although I wouldn't blame him if he did.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, I mean, both of these guys have been in situations where they've been named starters, they've been injured, they've come in for guys that have maybe not played well. So while the battle's been decided, it's not to say that Baker Mayfield's the guy from now until forever, because who knows how things go from here.
Right, yeah. I mean, there's no way of knowing. If Baker Mayfield doesn't play very well the first couple games, they could go back tonight. If he gets hurt, they could go back tonight. I mean, there's just a million variables there.
Yeah, definitely something. We'll be watching, as I know Sooner fans everywhere will be as well. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.